Hi, this is Eva for Once Upon a Timeline, and today I'm going to talk about length of fingers. Now, we've talked in the past about the thumb being longer and being set lower down, closer to the wrist, giving a wider grip like this. But last couple days, I started to notice something else. Now, I've been feeling pains in both hands on and off for 2 weeks now, so I was already suspicious that more was happening. What I am seeing now is when I look at my hand this way, the fingers look strangely long to me. But when I look at it this way, so that you can see through this angle here, they look normal. So what is going on? Why would it look weird from this angle, but not from this angle? Okay, what I'm seeing here is that the webbing along here is starting to recede. So you see more and more of the fingers right through here. But on this side back here, the webbing is still there. Now, what's this webbing even good for? It's really not, doesn't seem to have any particular use to it. Okay, so if you look here on the screen, you can see that with the knuckle here on the thumb, that knuckle is present right where the thumb bends. But then if you look at the knuckles here, there's a big area of flesh above the knuckle. What I think I'm seeing here is that these knuckles now are lower down, and everything past the knuckle is sort of just webbing. So it seems like the webbing is kind of receding on the back part of the hand here and is still present on the front. And if you look at this image here, there's no reason why that webbing would have to stay. I mean, it could easily leave, and I think that's what it's doing. So some other things I noticed is if you take martial arts, you need to form a fist. It's getting hard to do it because it's getting hard to tuck these two in properly. So you want to have it, the way I learned was even like this, but I can't get these two fingers in here anymore. So you can't really get a flat punch. So I looked at these images of these old punches. All right, so you can see some look like the old timeline and some look like the new timeline. Here's an image of the new timeline. You can't really get your two longer fingers in there, so they kind of stick out weird. All right, here's the old timeline over here. Okay, here's the old timeline. The fingers are all neatly tucked. Good luck getting your fingers to do that now. They won't do it. This one here looks fairly old timeline. The fingers look pretty flat. I don't think I could easily get my fingers to do that. This one here is looking a little bit more current timeline. You can see that these front fingers are sticking out more. This one here is older timeline. Fingers are flat. This one here looks like new timeline. These fingers are sticking out quite a bit. This one less so. This one's an interesting one here because I cannot get my hand to have this view with the flat fingers without tipping my wrist quite a bit. I think this is probably impossible to achieve, but maybe some other people have shorter fingers than mine. But you know what? I have pretty short fingers, so if I can't do it, I'm suspicious that nobody else can do it either. Okay, so how are we supposed to be punching now? I always learned to punch with the whole flat fist this way, but you can't really do that anymore. So here's another image that kind of shows what you'd have to do now. As you can see here, these two fingers are making the impact, and these two are not. So what we see here, describing how to punch, when you hit your target, you want to strike with the first two knuckles, not that flat front part of your fist or the smaller knuckles on your ring or pinky finger. You should also try to keep all the bones in your forearm down to your knuckles in alignment. That way you won't apply force to your bones and wrist at a weird angle. Yes, that's what I was always taught. Keep this straight. Right here should be flat. I guess now they're saying punch with these two right here. I never learned that because I used to be able to tuck all of my fingers in and make that a flat region. So I think that that is a change and that our fingers are getting longer. This is Eva signing off for Once Upon a Timeline.